Greater Accra Regional Minister Linda Oklu has vowed to ensure the permanent closure of St. Olive's Grammar School in Dodowa following fresh revelations that the school relocated without notifying authorities. The school came under scrutiny after a ChannelOne News investigation exposed the alleged abuse of an 8-year-old pupil now facing possible amputation. Addressing the victim and education officials, the minister said justice for the child is non-negotiable. There's more in the following report by ChannelOne News' Vows.
The madam said that everyone should call me a witch when I'm sleeping. And they took me to one room, the dormitory. They took me there that no one should come and sleep by me. Forced me put the leg in hot water, but I agreed that I will not put it in the water. The madam used the big cane and add through into it and used to whip me.
The distressing account of 8-year-old Jalila Abdul Jalil has triggered widespread public outrage since it was broadcast, renewing demands for accountability and justice.
I watched the story and then I quickly asked them to contact City and ChannelOne if I can get the contact of the mother. And so I was given the contact. Though I called, she couldn't pick, but I noticed she was busy. So yesterday, I went to the school. Unfortunately, when we got there, we saw a small school relocated. And so I asked my education director, Zila, to do a follow-up so that she can give me an update.
At a meeting with the Greater Accra Regional Minister and Member of Parliament for Shai Osudoku, Linda Akwili Oklu, Jalila, her relatives and education officials had a firm rebuke of the school's conduct. The minister cited further complaints against the institution and pledged to pursue its closure.
Trust me, she will get justice. That one there is an assurance. But the news is all over. So we can assure you that justice for her is rest assured. As for the closure of the school, we'll make sure that that school is closed completely. Because, living in a constituency with such, I don't know how to describe the woman, and from the look of things, the neighbors around are also complaining about the treatment of the kids around.
Jalila's mother, Patience Azuri Adikura, recounted the events that led to her daughter's injuries, accusing school authorities of neglect and failing to support the child during treatment.
I saw her on a wheelchair, then they covered her legs. So when she saw me, she started crying. Then I was like, what happened? Then she was begging me that I shouldn't let them cut her leg. And I said, what happened that they will cut your leg? Then I opened, it was a napkin that they used to cover it. I opened it, then the whole place was just smelling. The leg, like, let's say it has rotten. So after the grafting, I think before they did the surgery, that was when she came to visit. And she also came, it wasn't to visit, but to pay for the grafting. So she came to pay half of the money that is supposed to be for the surgery. So after the payment, they made her buy some of the items they'll need for the theater and the dressing. Then she left. Since then, we're not hearing from each other. When I call her for money, we'll be just back and forth.
The regional minister announced a donation of 10,000 Ghana cedis to assist with Jalila's medical care.
Better for them to admit her for now so that maximum attention will be on her. Are you getting? So since I know the CEO, I'll talk to him and see how best we can support her to make sure that she's okay. And so on this note, I don't know if Regional Director Zila want to add some few words to it. But I'll be supporting them with an amount of 10,000 Ghana cedis. Yes, so that they can use it for their transport and whatever. So please never hesitate to let us know the outcome. We'll also be following it up with my education director and see how best will help you.
The family welcomed the support and repeated calls for justice.
Parents has been witnessing all this, but because of stigma or because they don't want to come out and people will talk about them, they keep quiet. So it's because of our latest case, now they're not coming out to testify.
As child protection concerns intensify, campaigners insist Jalila's case must not fade into another unpunished statistic. While calls intensify for justice for little Jalila, perhaps hope has arrived. The Member of Parliament for Shai Osudoku, who doubles as the Greater Accra Regional Minister, has vowed to ensure she follows this issue to its logical conclusion. And for many whose interests have been piqued by this story, seeking or getting justice for little Jalila will definitely provide the needed closure. Reporting for ChannelOne News, Vows, Accra.